Welcome to Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Jesse Ott, the host of this podcast, which is all about beverage innovation. I talk with innovation pioneers from agriculture to glass. Thank you for listening, and be sure to subscribe to be notified of all new episodes.
I went from podcasting to shooting my 60-second pitch show, which is basically
Yeah, let's talk about that.
yeah.
That looked really interesting and
Yeah, well, I
fun.
learned through podcasting. We'd go and shoot an hour podcast,
Yeah.
and some people really like to get in depth and kind of listen to the whole episode. But what I learned from marketing the podcast was we would make these great clips of smart things that
Yeah.
myself or my guest would say, and 30-second clips, 60-second clips, and people just obviously love that a lot more, and the reach was a lot further. And so the concept to a 60-second pitch is kind of like Shark Tank or Dragon's Den meets Instagram Reels, right?
Yeah.
And really highlight and introduce these founders that have these businesses, and how they think about the business, how they got started in the business, and where they're at in the business now, and bring some exposure to them, because a lot of them are just either promoting their company or looking to raise capital to grow their company. So I've shot and produced and hosted 50 episodes of 60-second pitch. Yeah, and so those all can be also on my Instagram page.
Was it to help them get investment or to practice to get
I'm
investment?
both. I mean, I'm a big believer when I coach founders and I do masterminds and stuff of you have to nail your elevator pitch.
You
You
do.
have to nail your 1-minute pitch, and you have to nail your 2-minute pitch. And in 1-minute pitch, every word matters when you have a chance to think about it and craft exactly what you're doing so people really get it. And so just for exposure of great businesses and products that I like. I'm selfishly, I like discovering new products, and then if I have them in my house, I'm like, oh, these are great products. These are cool founders. Like helping the founders out, help them with awareness or attention or some growth coaching or some investment, some advisement. It's all the same. It's all the same thing. At the same time, I learned a lot about producing a show, hosting a show, video lighting, recording, video editing, all that as we put that together. And so that was also an interest of mine, as I have been, 4 years ago, 5 years ago now, I wasn't on social media. So I've only been the last, call it
Really?
four or
Okay.
5 years on my personal brand. And so I've been doing a lot of work understanding and putting effort to growing my personal brand on LinkedIn mostly, but all these different formats of sharing my story, whether it's written in picture, a video, long form, short form. So yeah, it's obsessed with it a little bit.
Yeah, well, you're really good at it.
I
Whatever
appreciate
you're
that.
doing, you're knocking it out of the park. You've got 50,000 some followers, and people I think really respond. And I know Jake is the same way, where you just kind of put it all out there. You're not hiding behind anything. You're just telling people how it is, and to encourage them to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. I found it took a little while to be as raw, but I found that just documenting the journey that I'm going on and sharing stuff that I'm learning or that I have learned is helpful for other people, right? It's inspiring, it's motivational, and then it's actionable if there's some strategic advice put into it as well. So, but I enjoy it. It keeps me I don't have a social media company doing it. It's just me.
Wow,
It
that's
it
impressive.
keeps me in a creative space. I've learned to use some tools and stuff when I make different pieces of content. But yeah, it keeps the brain healthy. I usually do it combined with some exercise, keeping the body healthy, and then keep the mind healthy and active by being creative.
Produced by Fedora J Productions.